Hey YouTube, it's SnorlaxCrossing here, bringing you a battle against Silversonic from the Maryland forums. So he leads off with a Heatran, and I lead with an Uxie, and neither of us like that matchup, so he goes out into Squidward, his Tentacruel, while I go into Omnimunch. But apparently he doesn't like that either, so while I go for the Body Slam, he just goes into Lucario. Anyways, and so, yeah, he's obviously going to go for the close combat here, so I switch into Uxie again, who takes it like a complete beast, as you'll see. Practically does nothing at all. But anyway, so now he's obviously going to switch, and I just set up the rocks, and that's a pretty sweet deal. So now I have to switch again, and I go into Omnimunch to take whatever this Porygon Z has to throw at him, but, yeah, Tri-Attack ends up doing a lot more than I expected. I mean, I probably shouldn't have been that surprised. I mean, these things have incredible special attack, plus adaptability, plus stat, you know, it's pretty powerful. But it looks to be a 3-hit KO, I think, and I just try to get off one Body Slam. And that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping to keep my Snorlax around for a little while longer at least, but that ends up not happening. Yeah, so he finishes me off with the Tri-Attack now, and next I go into Heatran for the revenge kill, hopefully, but that doesn't work because he goes into Megadeth, his Gliscor, to take the Earth Power. And so next I go into Dragonite and take the knockoff. But I'm not too worried about that. I didn't really need my Life Orb all that much. And I actually predict this switch here because I thought he would go into this thing and then go for the Dragon Pulse. So I went for the Earthquake, and that worked out amazingly well because I got to take out his Heatran for nothing. And that was pretty crucial there. I don't think in fact, I'm almost 100% sure that crit didn't matter. But anyway, so next he goes into Salamence, and he gets the Intimidate, and I'm thinking there's no way he's not going to go for the Dragon Dance. And so I take this opportunity to actually predict that and go for the Outrage, and that was crucial, because if I had switched there and he had gotten that Dragon Dance off, it could have been over, honestly. Anyways, and so that was amazing. But next he just goes into Lucario, and, you know, he's going to Ice Punch. There's not all that much I can do about it. So unfortunately Dragonite has to go down, but, you know, killed two things, so I'm not complaining at all. Anyway, so next I go into Forge, my Heatran, and I just go for the Fire Blast this turn, because I'm thinking he might predict and go into Gliscor again. And that's exactly what he does, but you'll see right here, he barely survives, just like, I don't know how many HP he had left, but wow, very close to survive. Anyway, so next he goes into Tentacruel again. I'm thinking he's probably going to try to spin my rocks away, and obviously Fire Blast isn't going to do anything, so I have to switch out, and I go into Uxie, while he actually goes for the Surf, and Uxie takes that very nicely, and let's see here, now I go for the Light Screen. That's right, I set up my Light Screen, and he just goes for the Rapid Spin, as I thought he would. Not much I can do about that, though. But now he switches out, and I'm just going to go for the Yawn. You know, try to put to sleep whatever he switches in. Turns out it's his Gliscor, though, and he just switches out again while I set up another layer of rocks to replace the last one. And he goes into Porygon Z and gets the Parahax on the Discharge, which was kind of disappointing, but whatever, you know. You'll see right there, I got a crit on the U-turn. And just go into the Azelf. And, you know, I've got the Sash and also I get the Nasty Plot up, and he goes for the Discharge, but I have the Light Screen up, so that's not going to do that much anyways, and I can finish it off with the Psychic. And, so now he actually brings in the Lucario, so unfortunately he can Extreme Speed. But you'll see, I actually end up surviving. I guess that sort of makes up for the Gliscor survive, but, you know. Anyway, so then I can just finish it off with the Flamethrower, obviously, and that's a pretty sweet deal right there. Because now I can just finish off this thing with Psychic and basically rip through his team. So, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, there goes my Light Screen, but that's not going to matter. Anyways, good game, Silversonic. Yeah, and comment, rate, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Peace.